If you like retro games and building LEGO sets, the LEGO Atari 2600 is the perfect LEGO set for you. This LEGO set comes with 2,532 pieces, and when it is built, the main unit is based on the console's 1980 revision and echoes the original wood grain effect. It also has switches to flick and carts to plug in, making it pretty awesome. Welcome to legotastic, the place where we follow the brick. Look further for fabulous LEGO news, stories, tips, and tricks you don't want to miss. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video. In this video, we will look at 10 reasons you should buy the LEGO Atari 2600. Some of these reasons are very important for you to know, so stick around until the end. It is nostalgic. Retro games were really amazing when they were still popular, and we aren't talking about the old Xbox or PSP. This is way more retro than all those gaming consoles. This hit console had visuals so blocky their corners could take your eyes out, but its primitive games still managed to captivate a generation. Since it is based on the gaming console's 1980s revision, it evokes nostalgia in other ways. Slide open the front and you're treated to a pop-up scene from the 1980s, with a kid gawping at a chunky CRT telly while having a crack at topping a high-score table. And like the LEGO NES, the set goes the extra mile in other ways. The LEGO Atari 2600 recaptured the memories of being a child in the 80s perfectly, as the gaming console provided many older people with their first taste of gaming, and building the LEGO Atari 2600 is sure to bring back these memories and the deep appreciation for retro consoles. It is pretty retro. This LEGO set is considered quite retro even for LEGO sets. The set could have just been the console and nothing more, but that would have left you with a little wanting. So thankfully that's not the case. While building this LEGO set, you'll work on cartridges that go with the console and little 3D vignettes from those games. One of the favorites is Asteroids, but that may also be because it's the best known of the three, including games. The company did a splendid job recreating a little spaceship blowing up asteroids, however it's just fun to look at on its own. The game cartridges are also pretty cool, especially since they fit into the console. It also comes with a wood case you build to hold the games. LEGO managed precision with the design and the games fit perfectly. You don't need to fight to get them to slide in, but they also don't feel wobbly or like they don't belong. The joystick. Naturally, the original gaming console has a controller, and the LEGO Atari 2600, being a buildable version of the classic, comes with an Atari joystick that moves just like the original. There are also LEGO carts of classic Atari tiles, Asteroids, Adventure, and Centipede that you can plug into the console. You also get parts to build little vignettes based on those games, too. Shockingly, considering LEGO's blocky form, the results are less chunky and more detailed than the original game visuals. The LEGO Atari 2600 set was created by Chris McMahon, who you might recognize as the creator of a slough of dinky LEGO game systems. He said, "The Atari 2600 was one of the most memorable gifts I got as a kid. I recall spending hours in front of the TV, amazed that I could play arcade games in my own home." He also said, "This is why it has been such an incredible experience to bring two icons together, Atari and LEGO. We hope that building this classic console takes you back to those halcyon days when a handful of pixels meant a world of adventure." It is rated 18+. Don't get me wrong, this isn't what you're thinking. The rating being discussed is based on the difficulty level. While the company generally does a great job of age rating its sets, you can never be too certain of the difficulty level of one designed for adults. For instance, the bonsai tree and piano are rated 18+, but they weren't that difficult to build. On the opposite side of the LEGO Nintendo Entertainment System, which was a pretty challenging build that may have you redoing several steps if you aren't careful. That said, it's not completely accurate to say the LEGO Atari 2600 is as complex as the NES, but it's up there. The instructions will have you employing multiple advanced techniques to get the unusual angles that comprise the console. If you also look at the sides and where the power knobs are, you'll notice that they're almost triangular. Regular LEGO bricks don't usually form that shape naturally. The appearance. To some LEGO fans from the younger generation, the LEGO Atari 2600 doesn't look as appealing as a host of other LEGO sets that the company has released in recent years. However, LEGO fans from the older generation would believe otherwise. To the older LEGO builders, this LEGO set looks pretty cool, especially with all the different components that come with it. Overall, it's a fantastic looking set which offers tons of fun details and concepts. You might also learn a few new building techniques along the way. You should buy it if you're a LEGO fan and a gamer, especially if you ever played with an Atari. It'll take you right back to your childhood. The cost. Some of you might be wondering why the price of this LEGO set is also considered a reason to buy it, but then why wouldn't it be? As real LEGO fans, you know there are various LEGO sets with different prices, some even as expensive as $500. Noting the importance of this LEGO set and the reason for its creation, it seems like a steal at the price it is being sold. At $239.99, the LEGO Atari 2600 isn't the cheapest set out there, but it's pretty aligned with sets aimed at adults. Plus, if you found the LEGO Nintendo Entertainment System more challenging to build and you're newer to LEGO, this might be the safer bet. As its current price, you'll be paying just under 10 cents per brick, which seems a bit high but is expected for a licensed set. The relevance. The Atari brand recently turned 50 years, and the latest way that its owner, Atari Interactive, is marking the occasion is with a custom LEGO kit for its most famous console. The Atari 2600 debuted in 1977 as the Atari Video Computer System, though the name was changed in 1982. The LEGO kit is based on a 4-switch version that arrived in 1980. With its 2,532 pieces, the set includes a movable joystick that the LEGO Group says feels like the original. Atari Interactive is celebrating its milestone in other ways. They have teamed up with Cariuma for a sneaker collection and will also release a collection of 90s games from the Atari 2600, 5200, 7800, ST, Jaguar, and Lynx on the Atari VCS, Mini PC, Modern Consoles, Steam, and the Epic Games Store this fall. Investment opportunity. Okay, you're probably wondering how a brand new LEGO set that came out on August 1st is an investment opportunity. Well, if you are a faithful LEGO fan, you must know that LEGO sets tend to get more expensive when they are created for a special purpose and when they retire. While the LEGO set currently costs about $240, the fact that it was made to mark the Atari's 50th anniversary means that it's sure to go up later. Getting one of these LEGO sets is a pretty good investment plan, considering how much it will cost in the future. It is a creative and fun piece. One major thing about almost every LEGO set is that it is a fun piece that improves your creativity, amongst other skills. The same can be said about the LEGO Atari 2600, especially considering it is part of the adult creator theme. Buying this LEGO set can ensure you one thing at least: you will enjoy building it, and it will push your creative limits to the max. So why settle for some easy LEGO set when you can get even more fun from this set? It is decorative. I feel like this reason kinda explains itself. If you don't know how the decorative functions of every or almost all LEGO sets that have been produced, then maybe you shouldn't be building LEGOs in the first place. That said, the LEGO Atari 2600 is a pretty cool and decorative piece that pairs nicely in any room you put it in. Plus, it serves as a reminder of your childhood and your super awesome creative skills as a LEGO builder. Get a LEGO Atari 2600 set now. If you don't get it for the 10 logical reasons that have been highlighted in this video, then get it for your kids. They'll probably enjoy it very much. It can also help them relate to your childhood. And that brings us to the end of the video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.